Hi everyone, Daniel from Homegrown in Melbourne, Australia. So today's a brew day for me, and I'm going to be doing this ESB Darling Downs Draught. So I've got some photos here. I'll take you through the process. Basically, we've got our little fermenting tub there with a little temperature sender out the side. It's got a little temperature reading up, a sticker up the side as well, just to give you an idea of what the temperature is. We've gone through and basically sanitised everything. So the way we sanitise, I've got this low suds wash, brewer's detergent, wash everything in that, and then I use about 10-15 ml of the sanitiser in that spray pack with water, and then just spray that around everything. So the actual product I'm using is a bit of a close-up of the tin back and front. So ESB Brewing, an Australian company, one of the reasons I selected it, give it a try. And basically the instructions are just give everything a good sterilise, get 2 litres of boiling water, pour this tin in. Basically I put the tin in hot water first before I open it, just to soften everything up. Add any additional brewers. I used a brewer's improver, you'll see in a second, rather than just dextrose, and then add cold water up to about 22.5 litres. You cover the fermenter. I'm going to get it in the fridge, and so I can maintain temperature with a temperature controller. The yeast I'm using is not the one that came with the product. I bought a separate dry ale yeast. This yeast can basically operate between 15 and 22 degrees ideally, although it can go from 12 to 25. And so I'm going to be brewing at 18 degrees. The beer improver, this is the product I use. So I got this from the Brewers Den in Baronia, and I've got a similar product that I got from Aussie Brewers in Mansfield as well. Here we are, we've got the water in, the fermenter, we've had this tin sitting in hot water with the malt and the hops in it, and that's basically softened it up, and we've just poured this in. It's like a thick treacle kind of product. Next into the water goes the beer improver, so the 1 kilo packet, and we just pour that all the way in, and then we bring our water up to 22 litres, and then we put our yeast in. So that's the yeast sitting on top of my brew there. Before I put the yeast in, give everything a good stir. Make sure it's well mixed up, the malt and the powdered malt dextrose beer improver. To maintain temperature, I'm using a Keg King temperature controller. So you just set the temperature to the temperature you want, and I've got it set to 18 degrees. And what this will do, it's got 2 power points on the back, you'll see in a second, and we plug the fridge into the one that says cool, and basically it will turn the fridge on and off to maintain the temperature for me. I've also got a little heat blanket piece or strip that goes around the fermenter, which I'm not using in this brew, but it would allow me to heat the brew if required as well. So there we go, there's the fermenter with the lid. We've got our water valve on top there to let the carbon dioxide out as part of the fermentation. We've got the temperature sender going into the fermenter down the bottom, and that's a stainless steel temperature sender. So down that bottom right hand corner, and the cable runs out back